Hello, welcome to another video from Avenue X looking at Chinese dramaland in the past week. And we're almost at the end of October. This week, relatively quiet in Chinese dramaland, but we still have a couple of things we need to go through. First, at the end of last week, pretty much around the time I was making my video, we had 2024's 金鹰奖 happening in China, Golden Eagle, which is another major television award that's hosted in Hunan. It has gone through a lot of changes over the years, although not being the classic television awards in China, still quite major. And then it kind of lost its credibility due to awards got given to people that most of the public do not agree that these people or these dramas should be getting those awards. And then this time, weirdly enough, I guess they're trying to steer the boat towards another direction. Leading actress is Zhao Liying again, so she's gotten two very close to each other. Both are major television awards as the best female lead actress. It definitely will set her apart among her age group, and it's also because of her role in 风吹半夏. See the importance of picking the right type of roles and productions to get involved in. Best actor goes to Fan Wei in 漫长的季节, which I don't think you really can argue. It totally makes sense for him to get it among the list compared to other actors. I'm not saying there aren't actors who are on par with him, but for him to get the award based on his performance in that drama, The Long Season, nobody would have any problem. Supporting actress went to Gao Ye for her performance in Knockout, which makes a lot of sense because that's her breakthrough character in Dramaland. Then the best supporting actor went to Wang Jingchun for his performance in 警察荣誉, which again is so deserved. Then the best drama went to Three Body, which honestly speaking, to my surprise, because I thought usually this type of drama would not be given the award. They may give you some like secondary sort of awards for whatever, but the best drama literally when it's comparing to the more traditional, better established, proper serious dramas, it's like Wandering Earth in Filmland in China, the only sci-fi movie, proper big one, thanks to Liu Cixin for writing those novels when he was an engineer in a hydroelectricity plant and being too bored. I'll put a picture up here, which is that abandoned hydroelectricity plant now. It's no longer being used, and that's his office. Now it looks like this. That looks like a sci-fi. It's like an end of the world doomsday setting. Also perfect for like zombie games. And then the best director went to Yang Lei, the director of Three Body. Again, have no problem with that, and I'm so happy because he's done quite a few really good dramas in the past, and he so deserves this one. Overall, Golden Eagle this time is like so proper. If the award is a person, then Golden Eagle definitely has it can change its name to Golden Phoenix now because it literally got reborn. So that aside, let's talk about dramas ongoing. First, we have a drama that's being scheduled that will go live on the 28th. And this is a Mango drama, so it will go on Mango TV but also on Hunan satellite television. 40 episodes, 小巷人家, Romance in the Alley, which I've been talking about for ages since they started filming it. The set in 80s, 90s, multiple family story, all led by quite well-known actors. Younger actors who are more 流量 actors like Fan Chengcheng, Guan Xiaotong, Wang Anyu, and then older actors who are all famous and established like Yan Ni, Li Guangjie, Guo Xiaodong. Then, although not confirmed, it is likely that iQIYI and Tencent for them to air the second season of 猎罪图鉴 in December. That's so far what I've heard on the internet. Platforms like to put out good dramas towards the end of the year, and if they think this drama is gonna boost their viewership and the subscription, it's likely they're gonna throw this one out before 2025. Please bring on Under the Skin. And right now, I can only silently and pray for the quality of the writing not dropping for this season because of the behind-the-scene drama that has happened to this drama and its writing team being completely different. The last thing I want to see is this IP and these beloved characters being destroyed. Then we have multiple dramas that have gotten their license during this week, so they are all ready to air anytime. First, we have the Tencent period drama, 贵女, The Glory, a story about a girl who's been brought up outside of her main family, returning to her main family and doing revenge type of thing, led by Chen Duling and Xin Yunlai. This drama has already released multiple trailers. One of its highlight thing is it's very pretty and accurate, or let's say heavily researched costume design based on late Ming Dynasty style. Next is a 27-episode Youku period drama that has also gotten its license. I've also been looking forward to ever since I heard about this project. 清明上河图密码 Riverside Scenery of Qingming Festival. Until that actually gets released, they may shorten it because right now it's just too much of a mouthful. The story is actually a detective case-breaking thriller type of drama based on a novel that's based on the painting. And it's led by Bai Baihe and Zhang Songwen as the two leads and also involves quite a few supporting roles played by actors I'm interested in. This is one of those dramas I'll definitely check out when it airs. Then, yesterday, I saw the news that the Guo Jingming period fantasy idol 妖怪 drama 大梦归里 Fangs of Fortune has also passed censorship and it's gonna get its license very soon and then it will be ready to air. The drama now is 34 episodes. I believe the platform is iQIYI and it's the drama that features Chen Duling, Hou Minghao, Tian Jiarui, Cheng Xiao, a lot of people who are the frequenters of Guo Jingming's stuff. If you've watched Yun Zhiyu, My Journey to You last year, it's a very similar vibe. The dark kind of cinematography, probably a lot of close-up and super slow motion. Probably it will be filled with melodrama, over-exaggerated level of romantic storytelling, pretty faces, but then heavily made up. Also, last week, I've mentioned the drama Fu Shanghai Go to Mountain Sea has wrapped, and they put out a very rough video basically showing you what it looks like with all the blue screen. This week, they did another one that will show both what the drama's plot and character setup is like, and then their workings of environment and unfinished, still having blue screen, but give you more content video. So I'll put it up here on my screen. And I'm happy, and previously I wasn't aware that Zhang Zhiling is also in this drama. He's definitely playing the older generation, like Shifu type of role. He's also having a lot of wire work and fighting, which I think he can do because he's been doing that since he's young and he's been in good shape, great shape always. And obviously he ages like every other person, but considering he's like in his 50s, it's just shocking that he still looks this good. In the olden days of the Hong Kong entertainment business, you're basically expected, if you're in the business, to be able to do everything, to act, to sing, to dance, to do anything, everything. And he's one of those person. I sometimes think he sings better than he acts. He has such a great singing voice. Those old idols, the percentage of how much gold is in them is, in terms of being professional, right, is a lot higher than the current generation, let's be honest. Now let's talk about a couple of dramas that have started shooting during this week. First, we have Tencent doing another adaptation of the web novel writer Wei Yu's work. She is the writer who wrote Rattan, West Out of Yumen, and then Love on Turquoise Land, contemporary fantasy that's linked to a bit of history, a bit of mystery, a bit of monsters. This is a particular genre that she writes and she's got a lot of work in that. So this is another one called Xian Mi Hui. It's led by Meng Ziyi and Wang Hongyi. So Meng Ziyi, I don't need to introduce her. She's been around for a long time. Wang Hongyi will be a newer comer, but I guess the most well-known characters he's gotten till today would be disposable good guy in Lost You Forever. The only sane, normal, good guy who literally just got used and then disposed of. Then the other one that has just started shooting during this week, pretty much spot on based on the rumor I've heard like 2 months ago about when they're gonna start shooting the third season of Strange Tales of Tang Dynasty. Still the same scriptwriter, still the same team. Only difference is this time the person who is behind the camera, behind the monitor, doing the major director's work is not the previous 2 seasons director, but he's another very well-known director within Changxing. And they've all been working together for decades. And this director is the director of the previous rather successful series, 灵魂摆渡. If you've known that series, a lot of the actors from that series actually ended up in Strange Tales of Tang Dynasty. So it is still basically the same company doing it. It's just they picked a different director for this particular project. I don't think you should worry too much. Previous 2 seasons director, because he's got another project he's doing for the company, so he can't be directing this one, but he will be one of those supervisors. Also, Guo Jingyu, who is the boss of Changxing, is also a supervisor on this. So I don't think you need to worry about storytelling quality. 85%, okay, optimistic about the result of the 3rd season of this drama, and let's hope it's gonna work out well. These type of things is so rare now in Chinese drama land. You literally cannot think of a second franchise that has done this well consecutively for 2 seasons. Just only 2 seasons, it's already hard. We haven't seen Under the Skin second season coming out, which we are likely to see in December. If that one comes out and can prove that it maintains its quality, then we can say, well, at least we have 2 detective dramas that managed to survive 2 seasons from the same platform, weird enough. Anyway, I'm just saying this is a hard thing, so I wouldn't hope too much given today's environment of Chinese drama land, but I do hope everything of the 3rd season shooting will be smooth, and next year, around the end of the year, we get to see the drama. Then we have another drama that hasn't started shooting yet, but it's likely to happen very soon. In a couple of days, they're gonna officially start shooting. This is a contemporary drama from iQIYI, and right now the filing of it is 40 episodes, so that's quite long for a contemporary drama, and it's called 命悬一生, and a lot of it is unconfirmed in terms of one particular character. The drama is going to be led by Huang Xuan, Li Gengxi, Zhang Zhihua, Bai Yufan, Yin Fang. And it is one of those thriller mystery case-breaking story. And then it's gonna run about 10 years and it's gonna affect multiple people. And if you read the current synopsis, you will find you cannot find Huang Xuan, like who he plays, because in the synopsis, it starts with talking about the roles played by Bai Yufan and Li Gengxi, and it goes to Yin Fang and all the other people. But you read through the whole synopsis they've provided, and Huang Xuan is nowhere to be found, yet he is listed as male lead. I think what happened here is just by telling you who he is playing, it's going to be a big spoiler. That's why in synopsis you don't see anything about this character being introduced. If that's the case, I don't want to know the plot. These days, already 95% of the drama, before you even see the drama, you already know what the story is and what it's based on. You lose the fun of exploring. So don't let me know. Just shoot the drama and then I'll just watch the drama. So these are the things I've collected up to this point this week. I know last week I mentioned there are a lot of trailers I haven't mentioned, and then I could talk more about them this week. And those are just like a lot of trailers of a lot of dramas we've already talked about so many times. I don't think adding one more trailer is gonna make a difference. And also I'm just being lazy. Because last week's video is relatively long and my computer somehow froze last week. So I didn't finish editing until like 5 p.m. last week. And it was too much. And I'll try to do live stream next week. Oh, actually, if I do it on Thursday, that will actually end up on Halloween. I'm working on my video on the last one chapter of Black Myth Wukong, and when you edit something that goes over an hour on one person's team, it gets to the zone of Twilight and then subtitling, and my computer is like not liking it. 4K footage, like over 2 hours to edit down to 1 hour is like killing my 6-year-old computer. Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.